the good news here is, yeah, we still have thunder and lightning, but look at the difference. Look at the storms out here where I'm pointing the arrow, and all that lightning, hundreds of strikes, and this is in a part of our viewing area that hasn't seen any active weather yet. So there's...
New Lexington, Crooksville?
Yeah, it's like fresh energy. I don't know how better to describe it, right? Okay. Where these other cells have moved through, and I'm really keeping things simple here, but robbing some of the energy and using it for itself. So look at the lightning strikes just on the map over here into Perry County, down into Hocking County, Athens County, heading toward Muskingum County. And then look at back over here. There's next to nothing, no lightning strikes whatsoever. Whenever you have severe supercells, you have thunder and lightning.
And will it stay that way?
I would hope so. I mean, you look down a little bit farther to the south where our source is coming from, and same thing. Cincinnati had all those severe weather storms earlier. Now it's just some moderate rainfall down to the south. So the hope is that, yes, it will stay like that, but there's still that possibility that we get some of these severe storms to develop later on. But I would imagine it would be more kind of isolated more than it's, this big hours of one to another, to another, to another, to another. But we will certainly keep our eyes on southern Indiana, southwestern Indiana as the storm moves in to that region as well. I'll put the animated radar on. I don't know if this one will go out.
You always use that analogy. It's sort of like Jiffy Pop popcorn. You know, you have the atmosphere is keeping a lid on the kernels as they heat inside, and then occasionally it'll get a tear in the bag, and it'll all start to pop up, one hole in the atmosphere, and away it all goes. And it looks like that's what happened tonight. Yeah,
and that's what makes it tough in a situation like this. People will ask, hey, is it going to rain over my house? Well, the analogy there is, okay, put a bunch of popcorn in the pan, turn it on, and pick which popcorn kernel is going to pop first. You know they're going to pop, but which one? It's almost impossible to tell you which one is going to pop first. And so that's a pretty good analogy there.
Okay.
So there you go. There you go. Things are winding down considerably outside of Hocking County, where we still have the warning. Moving across Nelsonville, Logan, you guys are into that warning area. It's now over New Lexington. Some very strong storms there. Again, same thing, heavy rainfall. We'll watch for any rotation. If that changes, we'll bring it to you. Right now, I'll actually put this back on this map, and let's just check one more thing. I want to see if I see any rotation on any of these storms using the velocity, as we were talking about a little bit earlier. So we'll choose that. We'll choose this down here. Maybe a little bit of rotation here just south of New Straitsville as this continues to push across up into New Lexington. Let's do the same thing. Let's move it up and show you. I don't see much, maybe a little bit as it's going between the radar sites. And then back up here into Newark. Again, just some thunderstorms that are no, they just issued that warning there for New Lexington, Bob and Yo, or for Perry County. It's a severe thunderstorm warning. It is not a tornado warning at this particular time. And